Thank you very much. It all comes down to this one last map to see which one of these top seeds is staying in the tournament, which one gets to play in that arena in front of thousands of fans, and which one will be going home with their tournament lives cut short.
The pressure is on. Plenty of looks for both of these squads at each other and how they play this map. So you have to think that maybe this is going to be another very back and forth. But really, I'm curious to see what PaperX can do against this stalwart defender side that 100 Thieves has shown us at times. They're so difficult to displace on things like backside B, Bang hanging back there. So good right outside of green. Things like that make it so challenging, but Gen G was able to find success. Gen G was able to break through some of those defenses of 100 Thieves. Can their Pacific brethren also find that success? Or will it be 100 Thieves stabilizing and sending another NA team to the Mercedes-Benz Arena?
Lucio for now just sat here. It's out of two. Poison Orb gonna be coming up. Start inching their way forward. Lucio tucked back here for a brief little moment. Something fearlessly moving forward. Clear out onto the turret for now. Makes a little bit more noise to push up in the kitchen. Tries to get the adjustment, but cannot. Lucio will be traded out very quickly as the Dart able to get the reveal. Wall now raised up, but Cryo down here below the window, able to find one. Mindfreak gonna be taken out for Forsaken down to 12. Wall segments potentially being broken. Cryo slipping, the net swings up. Jing able to readjust, finds that kill. Looks for another one. Catches the shoulder, turns back over towards EU. Damage not found, tries to go for the wide swing, but now it's all on Defy. He can't make it happen. 100 Thieves start things off with a pistol win once more.
Yeah, and it's the information game that wins 100 Thieves this round. The initial turret contact, there's no back off from PaperX. And then they're gonna get the spot with the Sova util as well. And just everybody is able to completely swarm and smother PaperX inside the kitchen. There's no cooking to be done here for PaperX. They tried what they could, but not able to get through. And Bustio is already so fired up there. Just never letting go of that energy that he has. It's incredible. There is gonna be the Marshal for Defy, actually.
Swing out, something gonna be dealt with as Cryo collects two. A little bit of damage found onto the jet, but still much hotter start here from Cryo. You think back to them playing versus Gen G just yesterday. It took a long time for him to get on the board, but Jing pushing forward, classic in hand, is able to find one, but Cryo gets himself a third. Still alive, still fighting back.
Yeah, nice little attempt at a bait and switch on Belt for PaperX. Trying to use that jet. You would think that normally that'd be the player with the Marshal. Divide tried to swing out. Didn't really get much. Forsaken able to collect it. And lets a shot ring out into the box in front of him, but...
Trying to disguise the drop down.
Yeah.
Now spotted. ADS here from Asuna. Gonna be good for one. Cryo will be put down. Second elimination found for PaperX, but Forsaken not gonna be able to find any more value here. Two players lost, but weapons can be picked up. 100 Thieves not really losing out on much as they start things off 2-0.
Yeah, really stable, steady stuff here for 100 Thieves. And A site is where NG was able to do so much damage early against 100 Thieves. PaperX will likely try to replicate that success. It's a lot of A hits for this squad. And already some things that you don't want to see as the coach of PaperX. And now you have an operator to deal with. That round 3 op that Cryo loves to grab.
Divide with an outlaw.
Yes, but only 2 players with half armor for the side of 100 Thieves.
Slow Orb trying to deny these tanks, they know. Asuna is going to want to try to collect him, get that Thrash online as quickly as he possibly can. See how important that ult can be.
It's taking a while, and 100 Thieves is already moving into position to contest. Got a couple nanos.
I mean, look at this forward push here from Bang all the way up in front of Garage.
This util has to be so good. Get these players out of the back of sight.
That's right, there's a Dizzy. Asuna going to be spotted. Tucks himself over onto the right-hand side behind the box, and Forsaken is just getting ripped to pieces. Taken down, something able to reply back onto one as he will fall, but now 2 kills. As the feed just explodes. 2v3 and something tagged down to 35. Bang going to be noted, the turret cleared out. He's up over the top, does a little bit of damage, but decides to tuck back. Seems like maybe they just want to 2v1 face into the Viper, try to get rid of this flanker. And maybe readjust. They do have 40 seconds to spare, but how low they are. And how unknown Bang is playing, he could absolutely collect these.
Oh yeah, this is going to be really tough, especially with the outlaw for Divide.
30 seconds left.
Tap on the plant, the swing out. Divide able to note it. Into the back, gets a tag onto one. cannot find that kill. We're now about to be committed to. Push forward, Busio able to find it. Now it is all on Devi, and he just doesn't have the space. He doesn't have the sight lines here. Making noise, Bang knows exactly where he's at. He's just gonna hold for this one. The round getting away from Paper Rex. He'll do a little bit of additional damage, but the defuse will come in. It's gonna be a bonus conversion for the side of 100 Thieves.
Yeah, just looking so good on this defense. As soon as they're expecting to hit, they're able to counter with some great utility. EU getting the spot on the Forsaken makes him an easy target. The flash, Asuna playing behind that box. That's where a lot of players love to play their anti-flash position. Busio swinging in right as the plant goes down, knowing that he can wait it out, knowing that they've got both the players of Paper Rex completely isolated. You know, Bang there had full armor, so that Outlaw wasn't able to get that kill off the one shot.
Full Stinger investment now.
Yep, and an Outlaw.
Just the carry over here. As Orb this time going to be snatched up. EU is moving forward as Dash at the ready. Mosh to try to hold him at bay. Unable to push in, really past pipes. Zasana again tucking in behind the box. Wall gets raised. Zasana going to be good for one, but Forsaken able to flush him out. Potentially a weapon recovered. Maybe just a little bit too risky of a position as Busio pushing forward, up over top of the wall, looking for the timing here. Devi just managed to get a shot in, puts him down to 10 HP. Push on the corner though, and Cryo with a shorty in hand, able to find one. Mind Freak, last man standing, cannot make it happen. They make it close, but no cigar. 100 Thieves, 4-0 to start.
And that means you get to keep the op as well. 400 Thieves. Bladestorm available, Thrash available. One away from the null command is Forsaken. Jing one away from a res. Something gonna get his ult, even if this round doesn't go Paper X's way, but see, they're so good at clearing corners. Everybody just so aware, 400 Thieves, when they can push and when they can't. They get on top of that wall as well, catches Paper X pretty off guard, even though they only get one out of it. A ton of damage, a ton of understanding of where the Paper X players are. It's passed over to that big brain of Busio, and they're able to do some serious damage. An early spot, but it's only Devi. You've crept something underneath all of this. He got ahead of the Owl drone, so he might be able to catch 100 Thieves off guard here. They might not be ready for this early push out.
There's Asuna. He's going to be able to find the headshot, whether he was ready or not. 0 point to come through. Suppressing, interrupting the Thrash, denying further info away, but also confirming presence here. Push forward, and a double take from Forsaken is unable to find a punish, but relays into Devi. Busio now going to be taken down. Recon ping, spotting one, tap, in, fragment around the back. See if they can get a catch with that slow orb. Right into the corner, forces Asuna back a little bit further. Knives up over the top, Cryo cannot find the connections. Devi able to strike him down, null command now invested here from Forsaken. But the backstab, again, the attempt coming through, Bang rotating in. Devi, however, still alive, means that the alarm bot is going to be set up, and Forsaken's able to find Asuna. So Bang needs to strike sooner rather than later. Making his way up towards Belt with a 0 point. It catches him. The awareness looking a lot more solid here for the side of PRX. Forsaken can't quite find the headshots there.
One enemy
try to make their exit, but looks like Jing opening things up with a push out through screens. Bang just drifting back. Looks like PaperX finally going to be getting themselves on the board here. Singular round win. 100 Thieves still with a very solid lead. They'll be up by 3.
Well, I think a couple important things here for Paper X. A, you're able to play a bit more into the speed and tempo that you want to. And with something being that far forward, even though Asuna gets the better of him, it still allows Paper X to kind of understand that, okay, there's a lot of free space. Asuna was pretty far back. Let's see if we can take advantage of that. And they do, and then they start hitting their shots. Everybody's starting to coordinate better. I'd say the only thing that I thought for Paper X where I was like, somebody needs to clear that recon dart a little bit faster, but other than that, that's really solid. Great anticipation, great awareness of where that Bladestorm might come from. The util setups on the back lines to make sure that there's no lurks, no flanks. Those are very, very important for Paper X. Those are things they need to continue to do if they're going to find success in this half. Because it bit him in the butt on Sunset at times.
Triple rotate being sent. Already 100 Thieves getting a read that this is going to be a B hit. Bang just making his way in behind Yellow. Tailwind forward with something able to collect the kill. Gets in ahead of him. Still late lurk from the KJ here. Forsaken just riding up the rope, dropping down, avoiding that mosh. Solid movement, clear on the dizzy. Info not really given over here to the side of 100 Thieves, but Devi going to be taken down. Cryo able to collect one. Wall segment broken. Altron available here for the side of EU. For now, just jiggle peeking on the corner. It's a triple stack here from Paper Rex behind yellow. Snakebite invested, but time is just very much working against 100 Thieves at the moment. Pick up on the Stinger.
Anything.
The push forward, Forsaken finding two. And Jing will go ahead and get the third and final. 2-4, Paper Rex trying to claw their way back in.
Curious if maybe they were going to go for the eco-res there, but they have plenty of money, so they don't need to. So Paper Rex, yep, starting to find some advantages, find some timings. And obviously the weaker buy definitely hurts for the side of 100 Thieves, no doubt about it. But Paper Rex still capitalizing on it and winning those opening trades for something going to be very, very crucial. If they can continue to keep that op out of Cryo's hands, they can then start to pressure both sides a little more comfortably. Because A is going to be a lot more comfortable when there's an op in play, because it's really tough to get past the way that they set up that B. But without it, they can now start to work the map a little bit. And an early push out from Mindfreak. It's a little bit of info. It's been being pinged out by the side of 100 Thieves, and they're backpedaling right away. The toxic screen comes up. Playing on the back of yellow. Let's see what Paper X has dialed up. Maybe Forsaken can land a good flash here to set up something.
Don't worry about it pushing through mid, but now being watched here by EU. Swing onto the corner. Bang. Snappy.
What?
Able to find Forsaken. That's going to be the instant res coming through, and something over the top of yellow. Drops down, finds Busio. Takes his head off. Tenga's drifting back, but EU able to find Jing.
Spike down, B.
Takes him down with the Hunter's Fury. Nano now popped. Something, however, good for a second. Dashes forward, but oh boy! Spotted out, but not going to be punished. Tucks in, swings, looks for the third, finds it. Something coming online! Now on for the ace! Dashes past, sees it, challenges, cannot make it happen. He's not delivered, but Asuna now, all on his lonesome.
30 seconds
Poison Orb gets raised, the drift back over here towards the A site. Can he shut this down? Forsaken and Divide both so dangerously low. The swing out, and Asuna finds the first.
It's huge. Makes this so much more doable. Asuna,
Potential gives him a decent timing here.
only the wingman to work with, though.
0 point early to try to check. Nothing spotted though. Asuna creeping his way forward here into the side. Forsaken spotting him out, has to tuck back. They reswing, they line up! Asuna collects them both! A 4K in response, a spray on their corpses, and a defuse as 100 Thieves maintain the lead.
Unbelievable, they try to double swing him, but Forsaken is so low already. He was gonna go down to just one bullet, and they can't stabilize in time to get him. I mean, what an explosive start for something. They break it open, but they never plant. They never feel comfortable enough. For some reason, they decide to, okay, let's just rotate away. But they do it so slowly, it gives Asuna the opportunity to cut off Divide in rotation.
Gotcha.
And that gives him the 1v2. You can't really fault them, but they just line up perfectly for it. Unbelievable stuff from Asuna. Oh man, and the Paper X fans are not happy with that.
Certainly not. Something though, attack operator here in hand, misses the shot. Busio getting away with his life. Sets up the alarm bot, quick clear. Everybody else just poking and prodding, and Cryo on this push forward. Not ready for Forsaken to be on the flank. Does get taken down. Another early advantage here for the side of PRX, and they played off the back of it. Fragment in towards backside. Rotation's now starting for 100 Thieves. Paper X trying to take some space. Shots through a wall, gonna be broken down very quickly, but lockdown in play. Busio not here yet, but has his own for the retake, unless that null command comes in for Forsaken. But right now, they're not taking space here into the site. Asuna will tuck back. He will just eat this. Mindfreak goes for the plant. Gonna keep his head tucked away.
There it goes.
It's too late though. The lockdown's already in. A hair off here from Forsaken, and now they have to respect this one. Something able to find one. Busio with a judge, not able to do too much damage here at this range, and Divide also able to find Asuna.
Last player standing.
Takes him down, and now it is all on to Bang. One Detain found. Push forward, they get spotted, and something collects it. Paper X fighting back, keeping themselves in this.
I mean, you see those moments like at the beginning of the round where something misses an op shot that he generally doesn't. You start thinking, oh no, has this this kind of like collapse of the previous round gotten to Paper Rex, but they've been here so many times. They've been on these situations in, it feels like, every VCT event, and they're able to just kind of come back and restabilize. And Forsaken gets a huge opener. They're able to use that lockdown to get enough space to get the plant down. Okay, yeah, the no command's late, but they're so ready for this quick attempted flood from 100 Thieves. Here's Bang. This position's so tricky to deal with.
They've been reading it decently well, but Bang still comes away with that headshot at long last. Can't make his exit though. Jing able to shut that down. Or taken Forsaken wanting to just continue this cycle, have these no commands available as often as humanly possible. The Mosh, once again, to try to interrupt the Dizzy, gets a shot off. 100 Thieves already in position for a retake if Paper Rex could even get this plant down.
It's going to be a little bit tricky to get that space.
Bomb grenade out.
Still have the wall from Jing, but you got to get there. And you know that as soon as that wall comes up, 100 Thieves might be trying to barrel in. Able to buy a little bit of time. Plant is going to come down. Right around the corner is Boostio, though.
Damage taken, and Forsaken trying to escape, but Asuna back at Snowman, able to find the shot. Now the Thrash going to be coming into play. Clear out on the turret, trying to clear out on this fish. Chases him into the back, and now is going to be recoverable. Vulnerable out on the two, but no one to play off the back of that one is Jing marked. Swings in, Jing somehow coming away with one, but the defuse is just being stuck on two. Shock Dart finding one. Last player standing just above his head. Devi giving him a haircut. The repeat, the classic! As EU, they'll grab the operator, passing it over into Cryo's hands in the next round, and 100 Thieves get themselves up to 6.
And it's just like Paper Rex can't quite make the right decisions. They get so committed to these hits. This is the round where they probably could have pulled off and gone back over to A. Once they realized there was a lot of attention over at B that had taken too long to get past Bang and really get themselves set up for this plant. And that cost them, because that allows time for 100 Thieves to figure out how they want to play against this, and they have so much deep utility. They're able to bully Paper Rex back into green to where they have to peek out, where they have to take the disadvantageous fights. And it's just barely going to be 100 Thieves winning that round, but what an eco they're able to take. And that's going to be time for Paper Rex to take a timeout.
Yeah, Alex certainly not going to be happy. A MasterCard Thrifty for 100 Thieves to get up to 6. The operator handed over to them on a silver platter. First timeout call here of this final map.
I mean, I think you just honestly need confidence for Paper Rex. I think they just need to go at him and just kind of play their style. You saw it with Something when he had that 4K round where they just played recklessly, fearlessly, like lean into what has made you this great team and just go for it. Because right now, trying to play kind of these pause moments, take your time, kind of think about the situations are the rounds where 100 Thieves is dissecting them and just murdering them. It's because 100 Thieves is so good, because they're so well coached, because they're so well prepared.
Economy starting to get a little bit shankier here for the side of Paper Rex. Before the mostly buy down, but still going to be a couple half armors.
But look at, you got two players potentially getting aggressive for the side of 100 Thieves out of B. We'll see if they want to. Looks like they were just going to try to contest the early spot, put down the pit, know that this is A, and try to stack onto the site and funnel people into Cryo's op.
Dash at the ready. Poison Orb going to be dropped, something updrafting, does get flash, and Forsaken going to be taken down. Cryo, a great readjust to find the shot. Wall in, Jing going to be noted there in the corner. The Mosh comes through. He's in a bad spot and has to backpedal. The plant cannot come in. Hit now, being raised up. Over the top, something able to find one. Cryo trying to get the snappy shot. Cannot make it happen. Breakdown here on the wall segment. Jing able to drift away, not taking any damage. From here, we'll have to see how 100 Thieves try to pilot this one. Given the pit already invested in the opposite side, can't go for the counter pit attempt.
They're just going to have to go fishing in here. Maybe find a timing.
Man advantage, but Hunter's Fury to try to start things off. Push forward. Some spray there from the shorty trying to find that target, but Jing able to find Boostio. Something down low, the heel coming across. Jing just trying to keep him in this fight. Shot flying, recon, not able to get the ping, the spray, somehow something dodging every single bullet. And this retake cannot come to fruition. 100 Thieves, they will hold on to their weaponry, they will hold on to that operator, but Paper Rex will be able to get the round win.
Yeah, somehow, some way, Paper Rex able to keep themselves alive in that pit. I thought with that Hunter's Fury coming through, they were going to be able to sort of cut the Hunter's Fury, or excuse me, the Viper's Pit apart and find that open space inside of it to isolate and eliminate players. But they're just crafty enough, our Paper Rex, to avoid it. And this is what I want to see, though. Push the tempo, push the pace here as Paper Rex. Force 100 Thieves to have to think on the fly, because I don't think that their game, I think your game is outthinking your opponents in instinct, whereas other teams are going to outthink you when you give them the opportunities to. So just go for these explosive plays on this attacker side. See if you can channel it back to 6-6. 100 Thieves has been so tough to crack. They are so smart. They're so good at playing.
Look at this read already.
Yeah.
Just nothing spotted. So a forward push over into A. Everybody's starting to work their way towards this B site. Similar scenes from just a couple rounds ago. Something trying to open things up. Swing onto the corner. Dashes back here behind Yellow, and Boostio this time able to best him. Finds that opening kill. Fragment not going to be gaining too much here. Pop flash sent. Forsaken out into the open, as is Divide, but he's able to stabilize, finding one. Bang cleans up two. Jing answering back, has the res, sends it. Something is back into the fight. And advantage here, but everyone stuck behind Yellow. Tailwind over the top, up shot, not going to connect. Something distracts, draws their attention as the rest of Paper Rex make their exit. But can he get out with his life intact? He re-swings in.
Oh my.
Just a couple shots. But again, the rotation is going to be there. This time it's two players from 100 Thieves to try to intercept.
Are they going to go through mid? Oh, Forsaken this time trying to cut off if there's going to be any mid flankers.
30 seconds left.
This is really smart. He might be able to get behind them, but this op is going to be in place to cut off the attempted plant.
You as well, the recon nearly online. The wall
Oh my
goes
God.
up. He breaks the segment though, he interrupts. Time being bought, Forsaken, attention. He's rotating back through Kitchen. He's just so damn wary, but Jing able to find one. Now EU at backside to try to clutch it. Looking for the spray through. He's pushing it onto Jing, but Jing draws down. A 4K for the Sage as Paper Rex within touching distance. A 6-6 half in their sights.
And a wry smile from Jing on stage. That was as close as it gets. Something completely isolated from the rest of his team, but they're able to trade their way back to that res to give them that extra number advantage. And Jing so snappy. Woo! Unbelievable. So go into the last round of the half. Paper Rex has an opportunity to tie this up. Blade Storm available for something. Devi maybe could get a lockdown here as well, something to consider.
Again, the rotation, the full send here from 100 Thieves.
Placing swarm grenades.
4 Guardians and a Phantom. Orb taken to be handed over to Devi in case he can get an additional kill. Give them a lockdown. Recon not getting cleared, pinging out absolutely everyone. There is no ambiguity whatsoever to what Paper Rex are attempting. Fragment to clear one side. Horizontal wall set up here as Devi goes for the plant. The lockdown about to be in play. If he can stay alive, something finds the first kill. Asuna going to be taken down, Forsaken, backpedaling. Cleans up Cryo, the lockdown now to shove them back, but Bang pushes forward. Devi still wary about a flanker. The swing out, Bang still standing his footing. But they have to respect this, they have to pull away. Precious time, bought. By finding the first, EU swinging out once again here in this 1v1. The recon cleared, Jing tucked back. Just trying to play out with the time, the swing coming through, and EU gets the headshot and has plenty of time. 100 Thieves not allowing for the tie-up. They are in the lead here at the half, 7-5.
100 Thieves has been so insane in these 1v1s, winning so many of them against Paper Rex. And Jing just gambles for it. He just says, I'm just going to swing out and try to kill you. You've got a Guardian. I've got a Vandal. Let's go. But EU has been clutch as heck. Insane stuff from him. 100 Thieves barely going to come out on the better side of the half.
Well, he just bailed him out of that last round, giving 100 Thieves the advantage here. We'll hear from EU in our next Omen Player moment.
Definitely sucks losing this way to Genji. It felt like a lot of things kind of went wrong. There were so many rounds where, we kind of hit into sites where there was already 4 people to begin with at the start of the round. They gambled really well, and they also won a lot of the pistols. And then the one time that we did win a pistol, we instantly got thrifted after they bonused on the first half as well, especially on Icebox. We were clawing it back, but we didn't have enough rounds to play with. So yeah, it definitely sucks to lose this way. We're always focused on the process and not really the result. So losing the match here isn't like crazy. It's more so about why we lost the match and how we can improve from it for the future.
connecting in on top of it. Not going to be able to clear this one. Texture going to be taken down. 4 players detained. Absolutely everyone caught. This round, it's a massacre. Bustio collecting an ace off the back of the O. Perhaps no, Meteor will shut it down. But what a catastrophe for Gen G. Meteor once again noted, expecting the swing from the flank.
As long as we focus on the process, the results should come. So we're looking to improve off the Gen G game. Unfortunately, we only have 1 day to prep. So we're gonna do the best we can to look over the VOD, the best we can to talk, and fix the issues for the Paper X game. So at least from the scrim perspective as well that we played in, you can definitely tell that both teams are ready to take any individual timings that they might want, any individual peaks. The match should definitely be entertaining.
Entertaining it certainly has been. Sunset, Icebox, both very much delivering. Paper X have woken up a bit more, but now they find themselves moving over onto the defensive side. 100 Thieves have been dominant in pistols throughout this series. We'll see if that continues now.
Yeah, this is an important pistol round. Not a must-win, but Paper X absolutely could start their half off on the right foot if they can get this done. And they've been pretty solid on the defender's side this year. On Icebox at Paper X, generally going about even against Gen G, for example. So for what that's worth, if you want to consider relative power levels, you got to feel pretty confident that Paper X can at least keep this close throughout this half. Who knows, maybe overtime is on the cards with how well these two teams have been going back and forth. Feels like that could definitely happen. Something up on the pillar. Gets a spot, yeah. No damage though.
Tucks back, but it's going to be a full push-up. 0 point sent, but wall set up here from Jing, just tucking in behind it. Clear the segments, but they can also just jump up over top of it. Something, able to collect the first one, looking for another. Jing finds it, can't quite steady that aim though. Cryo taken low, but not taken down. Shock dart in towards something, just holding here. So using the wall as the rest of Paper X start rotating over.
Recon dart.
Not gonna get cleared, bang. Able to just step to him, finds it, but Divide with 2 quick kills will give Paper X a pistol round win. 6-7.
Yeah, just able to use that wall so effectively. One of the big differences in these two teams' agent compositions. And on this defender side, especially early on, it really wreaks havoc because you have to give up info one way or another to try to do something about that wall. And they try to get over it, they try to go through it, and it's pretty well handled by Paper X in every regard. And now you're going to be able to get into this anti-eco, Outlaw, Guardian, 2 Bulldogs, and a Sheriff for Devi. Let's see what 100 Thieves can do. They've already pulled off some insane thrifties.
Oh, big reveal, and oh my god, how snappy is that? Forsaken taking him down nice and early. It's a good amount of that entry util out of the hands here of 100 Thieves. Shift over, Bustio, just gonna be on a late lurk here. Trying to see if he can hear anything, sense anything while the rest of his team takes some forward space. Something, however, waiting to intercept Outlaw at the ready. But now they're just gonna drift back.
Yeah, it's a little bit open space for Bustio, so he's calling in the reinforcements saying, well, we've gotten a little bit farther forward, we've got the toxic screen.
Double face.
Yep.
Kill not gonna be found, a little bit of damage dealt. Let's continue pushing forward. The rest of the players now getting themselves in position. Couple shots exchanged. Snake bite into back yellow. Forsaken, however, able to find Bustio, taking it down. He's low HP and he will be finished off, but still does some additional damage. Devi finds one, but now 3v2. The Bulldog recovered. Bang has been so impactful thus far.
30 seconds left.
Still off to shift it over.
Want to scoop up that other gun. Paper X knows it.
Something. Put in the Outlaw to use and just sprays through, finds the timing, bang, take it down. 7-7, we are tied up.
Okay, all things considered, not too bad there for Paper X. I'm not sure how I feel about Forsaken trying to go point blank with a Guardian against an aggressive push out of players when he's weak on health, but
still got 2.
He's still got 2. So you know what? He can do what he wants there. He's earned the right in that round.
You know, you tread a line. You said you want to see Paper X maybe play with some more confidence.
I do.
It can be overdone.
I can. And that's kind of the balance that Paper X needs to find for sure, but balance has been found in this match. 7-7 now. These two teams going toe-to-toe. A huge, huge bonus potential coming through. Having to go full armors across the board is under these because of that outlaw. So you're dragging out some extra cash.
Dizzy over the top, and already Paper X shifting players towards this B site. 4, in fact. Lucio still on a late lurk over towards A, but jump peek, something with the shot across to put the EU down low on HP, but Bang collects 3. Jing will put him down, but now it is suddenly just a bye in a 1v4. 100 Thieves looking to regain the lead, looking for a fairly clean anti-bonus here.
Kind of curious how Devi wants to play this. I mean, if he wanted to just save here, I wouldn't blame him. You'd love to grab a couple more guns, though. You know that economic situation that 100 Thieves is in. So you can maybe catch one of them just kind of slipping a little bit too far out of the normal positions. Asuna all the way in kitchen. Hasn't walked out to the bridge, though. So for now, just going to see if him and Asuna cross paths.
If Asuna's able to find that, it's going to be one step closer towards that Thrash, but Devi able to hear the Dizzy being used. Just going to stay stagnant here and dies. So weapon not going to be carried over.
Yeah. I mean, they have the money to buy.
Well,
You get the alt charge. Do they have the money to buy? Because they bought an op.
they have it on, but they have some sheriffs to go along with it at the moment. We'll see what everything looks like after the replay, but yeah, this one, I mean, a solid read early from the side of Paper X, shifting everybody pretty much over, but cash-wise, not in the most stable position.
All right, sure. I mean, if you can pop off with this op, then what a gamble you have taken. But that is a massive gamble that Paper X is trying to roll with. I mean, they are really trying to completely catch 100 Thieves off guard here. This is not the buy you would expect in this situation. That 0 point is huge, gets a ton of info for Forsaken and Paper X.
I cannot use that.
And that set 100 Thieves at least backpedaling a bit, but a lot of util to clear the front of the site. Still back yellow, unaccounted for. Forsaken playing so close.
And he is. Dangerous position, and as he swings, Cryo shuts it down. Mind Freak just sat here quietly. Dizzy again, invested Devi, picking up the weapon. But everybody here from 100 Thieves just absolutely silent. Paper X needing these players to hold the line. Something, the only one back over at A. So I have to try to retake with that off. The Thieves have every single advantage available to them at the moment.
They know where everybody is. They've got the reads. It's going to come down to the shooting. Dizzy over the top.
Doesn't get cleared out, but now it's like a shift back here. 100 Thieves starting to rotate.
30 seconds left.
It's going to be in towards A. Something again. Only one left here. Rotation is just now beginning, and Busio pushing his way forward into mid to try to see if he can intercept anyone here on this approach. But time dwindling. Something. Can he find the impact? Sees the entry of one. Has to be worried about the pusher on the back. And he gets tagged down to 31. Immense amount of damage dealt. Busio going to be noted. Brings it back into a 4v4. The heal across. Something. Back up to full HP. Spots, but cannot get the flick. But Cryo, however, finds the kill.
Smoke to cover. Paper X taking their time to think about it.
Asuna knocked down. 14 HP. Continues to push forward, but it's going to be Bang. Taking down one, but Devi.
Devi?
Finding two. Now the 2v2. But HP not great here for the side of Paper X.
Last player
Smoke
standing.
wall falls. EU finding the kill. It's all on Mind Freak. He's been the clutch master for them in the past, but given that the operator is still sat here, he will collect this and allow for that spike to detonate. He's reading the push out here potentially. As EU just jiggle peeking. Moment after moment. Sees enough. Shot goes wide, and Mind Freak can't save himself, can't save the op. 100 Thieves up by 2.
Enemies
You
close.
honestly have to start questioning the way that Paper X is managing their economy. And I'm pretty sure that also Alex is going to question the way that they are running their economy. I mean, great shots there from Cryo. Like, all credit to 100 Thieves. They're being extremely patient. They're not letting Paper X play at the speed or the tempo that they want to. And they're being so diligent about isolating positions and taking players out one by one. And, you know, players are trying to go for big plays. There's smiles on Paper X's face. But they are going to not like what their money looks like when they get back out of this timeout. It ain't great.
Certainly not. A couple more seconds remaining here for the side of Paper X as Alex gets in their ears to try to turn things around. So how close it was. They're on Sunset. Paper X not wanting to stray behind. Some critical ults as well. That economy built up so nicely for 100 Thieves at the moment.
Yep. Yep. No, they are fully in the driver's seat of this half. They have every advantage you could ever want. Viper's Pit, Thrash. I mean, this should be a pretty strong round for them potentially. I mean, you're going to have Sheriffs, you're going to have a Guardian, you're going to have a Stinger for the side of Paper Rex, but they're going to need to do some damage. It's going to need to start soon. If not this round, then the next. This 100 Thieves is really doing a good job of reading them. And it's really just down to patience. Just not giving Paper X the opportunities to get their trades that they want to get those fast plays that they want to do.
It's starting to be a bit more pacey here. Pushing their way forward. Orb take for EU. 2 away from that next Hunter's Fury. His wingman goes to the plant. Nano invested. We'll be able to clear it out. A little bit of time bought here. As Divide up over the top. Looking for the shots, but Cryo able to keep himself alive. Thrash now on the hunt, chasing, looking, searching for anybody else. And something missing a bit of a timing. Gets his head taken off. EU with a nice shot. A take across there on the Jing. Punish gonna be found by Mind Freak, but the pit in play could be devastating. Mind Freak now dead. Trying to interrupt, trying to intercept. Forsaken creeping along this. Able to collect himself a weapon. Pushes forward and does find Cryo. Flash now in, 0 point. Confirming 2. I can suspect that Busio's gonna be playing this pit, but he still finds that elimination. Swing on the back of it. A team ace as Asuna finishes it off, and that's gonna be 100 Thieves getting up to 10.
The expected result. 100 Thieves plays it so nicely. Boostio so difficult to deal with on those backside. The Viper's Pit gets planted, and you know, Paper X is trying to throw bodies into it, try to deal with it. There's not enough firepower, not enough utility really to back it up. So now we go into a buy for Paper X. And what can they do? Close to a couple ults. The blades are there for something, but may not invest those this round necessarily. I always hedge my bets with something though, because sometimes he will just go for things if he feels it, but...
Stack after stack here, Paper X not getting a solid read.
Yep.
I mean, opportunity for maybe a 3-man flank around the back, but for now, 100 Thieves avoiding this team absolutely gorgeously. Smosh into the back, Cloudburst, try to open things up. Wingman up over the top. We'll strand the spike a bit with the nano, but Asuna quick to recollect.
Well, this is great. If you're going to play retake, you're buying a lot of extra time to get these flanks into place.
Heard. EU calling them back. Flash not going to be connecting. Got 3 players now watching this flank. 100 Thieves set up for success. Something, however, able to displace 1. Cryo going to be taken down. EU and Busio holding their ground. Headshot across there onto Jing. Mind Freak going to be taken out. Shock Dart not connecting, but Jing cannot find the shots. These 2 players now back here on site, doing their damnedest. If something finds 1, Divine gets another. 5 HP for him. Lockdown invested. The Bang, he still has line of sight. New up coming through. Something taken down. It is all on Divine. As Bang just drifts back.
Doesn't have time.
And the time is not there. The lockdown will not mean anything. Bang survives the round as 100 Thieves get up to 11.
I mean, just insane diligence here from 100 Thieves. They're so good about reacting to what Paper X tries to do in this round. And EU has just been absolutely disgusting, holding some of these angles. Him and Boostio, just immovable objects. And Paper X doesn't have the strength. And this lockdown, man, just another really questionable decision, frankly. Not really understanding the extra space that was still there at the end of the lockdown for them to cover that angle for the defuse. So it's frankly worthless. It doesn't really find any impact. And it feels like Paper X is starting to crumble.
Flash gonna be sent, Cryo. Caught by that one. Jing and Mind Freak finding 1 apiece. Tailwind bound. Cryo keeping himself safe. Good early advantage available to the side of Paper X on the spike. Stuck. Just needing to be waited out. Busio going on a flank, working his way up through tube. Turret there to try to note him. Cryo challenging, unable to find as Jing will be able to clean up another kill. Busio now last one alive. Kill or a death, either way. Lockdown for the next round. Paper X very much in control here. A double stack set up. Jing gonna be taken down. He's managed to isolate, but can't quite find the second. Mind Freak will finish the job. Paper X hanging in. Still 3 rounds separating, and their economy still in shambles.
Oh, this is more of a classic Paper X type play. They're able to get their opponents into a bad spot. A good flash, a couple players swinging out from different angles. They find a good crossfire, they find 2 kills. And then Jing finds more. They really need plays like that. They really need more of that here for Paper X. Because it feels all 100 Thieves to me. I love the way that 100 Thieves has played this half. I truly do. I think they have got a great read on how to keep Paper X off balance.
I mean, 4-round streak after dropping the pistol and their eco. And timeout going to be called for 100 Thieves. 6 wanting to get involved here, wanting to get at least that 12th round locked in. He's the one in control. His team with the lead. Paper X, no more timeouts to be called. They are at the behest of this man.
Yeah. Looking to the buys. It is going to be an operator purchase for something again. Is he going to be able to find value out of it this time? It's been a little bit shaky with it today. He's missed a couple shots that probably normally doesn't. Seems like some of that pressure is starting to get to Paper X again here today. But are they going to be able to dig deep and keep this map alive, or is 100 Thieves going to use that timeout to catapult themselves out of this stage and into the next, and into our big stadium that we go to on Friday?
It's just down the street. They want to be a part of it. Also bound here for both of these squads. 2 off the thrash from the side of 100 Thieves, but that lockdown, that Hunter's Fury, big critical tools to try to counteract things like this, the pit that gets invested here by Mind Freak.
That's the Dizzy stranded. They can't pick that back up, so that's a huge win in a way for Paper X, because if you're able to force them over to A, that Dizzy's such a crucial part of those A executes. That's a nice pickup, at least for now.
Drone checking into 2.
Yeah, that doesn't really get you much info.
Something very far forward. Gets the first one. Busio going to be taken down. Lockdown unable to come into play here, at least in this round. Now, 100 Thieves trying to assess what they can do here. The pit, staving them off. Util over in mid, alerting if a rotation comes in. And something with an operator sat on A.
They're going to try to mess with Mind Freak a little bit again. See if they can get him out of this pit. Find a way to use this Sova utility.
Jing missing the timing, doesn't spot him. Might have heard a footstep or 2. And it looks like the answer is going to be yes, because Mind Freak, he's actually just giving up that space. Pulling away, the pit, going to drop.
Yeah, they have a pretty good read now that there's just a huge stack coming towards B. So he can't afford
30
to
seconds.
stay around in there.
The rush now starting. Tailwind forward. Back yellow. Here, Asuna just pushing across the damage. Eats an immense amount of it. The swinging forward through the Viper wall.
Planted.
Buy space here for the plant to come in, but Mind Freak
Enemy
able to collect 1 to buy with 2. EU, however, Forsaken and Jing both going to be taken down. This man has been so damn clutch. So as a shock dart would be an ace if he could pull it off, but something will put an end to it. Still solid damage dealt here from 100 Thieves. The Paper X is shorting the gap.
I thought he was going to pull it off again there for a moment. Just, he hits those snappy headshots, and all of a sudden you think, oh no. EU, it's going to do it again. But this is good push and pull of the map.
Oh,
Good utilization of those ultimates. That's ridiculous. Something that up, able to find the angle. That's why it's so crucial to keep that gun in his hands. That's when things started to slide sideways, when they went for that buy in round 15 to try to get an early op for something.
look at this, an early thrash possible here from the side of 100 Thieves. So they go pushing forward, 0 point, going to be cleared out.
Monster on the
Thrash now opened to be used. Tucked away, but something spotted up above here on yellow. Tailwind at the ready, he drops down, repositions. No one giving him the sights here. Drone try to lead things out. He'll clear it. Still tries to hold on the angle, but Cryo will shove him back. Space bought here for the side of 100 Thieves. Now the lock-in gonna be coming through. No way to try to clear that one out. Dizzy gets dropped. Something long enough sight line to work with here and still keep the op in play. Forsaken tries to shove them back. Caught on the entry. Asuna gonna be taken down. Cryo finding space, finding a kill. Forsaken unaware. Kill found. Busio up over the top here on the side as something's able to collect another elimination, but Mind Freak cannot steady the aim. Rez now in play. Cryo far forward, headshot through, but Jing has a little bit more of that Vandal. Plant now coming in.
One enemy
Busio,
remaining.
timing's taken down, Divide finding it, but EU once again asked to be the one to clutch. He plays it out patiently. They're not checking for him, but for a second, finally spots it and somehow gets the kill. 4 players alive. Economy broken for 100 Thieves. Paper X, 1 round separating.
I am just so befuddled by Paper X sometimes. We've been casting them for years, Achilleos. We've seen so many games, and every time I think, oh, okay, they're out of it now. They don't seem to really have it today. They're just able to find another level. They're able to dig deep and bring things back. And okay, maybe he heard something out of the crowd or something. He tapped his headset there. I don't know if there was a sound cue or what, but I mean, Under Thieves now going to take a timeout. This is unreal. I mean, it's just now starting that Paper X is getting a much better read on the flow. They're getting a much more proactive stance at the beginning of the rounds, right? Like, you're using those Viper's Pit, you're using those set combos at B Garage to gain some space. I think for Paper X, part of that previous timeout from Alex was control B Garage. Force them into A, force them into Forsaken and, you know, something's up. And as long as we have that space, we kind of know what's going on the rest of the map, and we can make 100 Thieves' lives much more difficult to set up the executes to clear the space they want, because B has been a really big pressure point for the side of Paper Rex on their defender side. You like that poster?
Some very nice artwork there.
It was good.
A Hero Rifle, a Vandal here in the hands of Bustio. 2 Stingers, otherwise some classics, but still some armor in the mix. Let's see what EU ends up with. Looks like Stinger potentially going into his hands as well. But from now, the players, they're on their lonesome. All the timeouts, the coach's intervention, it's been burned. Knives pulled here from Cryo. Saw him having him, ends him out of impact. Versus Gen G here on this map with these knives. Can he do it now versus Paper Rex to get his team up to 12? Fiercely pushing forward. Both Blackbirds just going to be dumped. Swing onto the corner of Ching, able to shut it down. Now, Pop here. It's Forsaken going to be put down. Bang, able to find that. Busio takes out Ching. Swings around here towards backside. Tailwind forward. Mind Freak Divide. One apiece, and now it is EU. Somehow always the last man standing, but this time he's not good for one. 4 players left alive. Cash aplenty. Paper Rex tie it 11-11.
Just a flood here for Paper Rex that goes their way. They're starting to hit shots. They're starting to get fired up. Ching massive on this entry to shut down that Blade Storm. But then the punch back from Bang and Bustio.
1 enemy remaining.
Really nice stuff. As they're going for the res, Mind Freak is ready for it. Divide wins a huge fight from the rafters. Unbelievable. And there are Paper Rex fans aplenty in the audience. And they are fired up. And I thought overtime might be in the cards, and well, Achilleos, we may be on the way.
Still yet could happen. What a treat it would be. Dizzy on B, Dizzy over A. Nothing spotted so far here. Paper X playing quite far back. Not giving up any information. Both squads ultless going into this pivotal round to see who is going to be making their way up to match point. Something still stagnant over towards Green, just staring with that operator in hand. But the full force of Under Thieves making their way over here in towards his A side. Plant going to be going in for second, going to be taken down. Interrupt on the plant, going to be found. Recon trying to clear in towards backside, nothing spotted. Busio playing forward, dealt with, but Asuna down below. Able to find 3. Man advantage here for the side of 100 Thieves. The plant gets ready to come through.
Spike
Something
planted.
peeking in. The operator sidelines, he's given one, and he takes it. Cryo dead. Bang trying to hold.
Boom.
He get Bang, finding it, getting them both. That's Bang. We'll bail them out and get 100 Thieves up to match point.
Match point.
Just a great aggressive call here from 100 Thieves. They've been getting stalled by Paper X on this A site, and this time they're able to push past it. Really, really nice stuff from Asuna. Great awareness. Jing just had no idea he was underneath him. Jing was busy trying to clear players behind the box. And Asuna comes up with a huge 3K.
One more round.
One more round. They're absolutely correct. That's all they need. And they will be taking this match and sending Paper X home.
Expecting maybe the op again over towards B. The catch has been there for Paper Rex, so they know that he's gonna have it in hand. Flash out, swinging from Mind Freak, and he's taken down. The first domino falls as 100 Thieves continue on their war march towards the Mercedes-Benz Arena. Fragment sent to try to slow up the approach. Jing behind, swings forward, finds one, tucks back. Nanos swinging, return fire, solid. Asuna still in play, but now taken down. Forsaken with 3, takes us the distance. Strap in, we're going to overtime.
You have got to be kidding me! Paper Rex goes for an aggressive early play, but that's all just kind of a bait. They're set up for crossfires on the site. They're dodging util, and Forsaken is knocking players down. Huge round, and we go again. The 2 #1 seeds of their respective regions are not going quietly here in Shanghai.
Glass cannon operator here for Cryo on this defense. Are able to get the better of Paper Rex when they were on the attacking side. Can they do it here? Can they take that next step? Can they secure a match point once more? Slow orb out, EU just slowly drifting away. The peak, not there.
Good awareness from both teams there. Understanding what they're trying to accomplish. The orb take, and the slow to maybe punish it, but spot from EU.
0 point confirming that there's no presence here on pipes. Something working his way forward, spots one. Asuna on Raptors is something just going to be teleporting forward. Wall now going to be raised up here. As EU going to be rerouted. Full approach coming around towards that Raptor side, but yeah, Jing able to find one. The steady on the spray, something takes out Asuna. Cryo arriving, finding value immediately. Headshot across, Jing taken down. Mind Freak playing crouch, the readjustment, they line up! The collat! The knives! And the man advantage! His 100 Thieves are stealing this round away. Looking for the headshot, can't make it happen. Something with a counter spray, picks up a third, his own knives pulled. Bang alone to try to clutch this. The wall raised, the push forward, the shots connecting, he's down to 81. He reads the push forward. But Devi, now noted, just playing here against time. Up on top of the rope! Bang! He gets the headshot, but does he have the time? So very close. A nail bite finisher, but he's just got it! Oh. A Red Bull clutch with 0.28 seconds to spare!
Switching sides.
What an outplay here from Bang! Expecting the push with the blades, shuts it down, and then completely bamboozles Devi.
Enemy remaining.
Absolutely unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Oh my word.
What a way to secure a Red Bull clutch. So the players not necessarily knowing themselves whether or not they had that time. But we go straight back into the action. Lucio Bang lurking forward, something similarly here with that glass cannon operator in play.
Just up on top, but Bustio's already tucked in the corner. There's no real great util to displace something from this perch. You're just gonna have to get underneath him, catch him off guard.
Spots a jump across, and Busio swinging out, trying to get the catch. Something seeing two, relaying this. Couple rotations across the map here. Mind Freak and Devi start lingering their way forward. Something out in front of the wall, trying to get an opening catch. The tail went forward, the flick, not gonna connect. He dashes out, but EU rushing forward. Shorty in hand, push up into the smoke. Something able to find one, but traded out instantly as Bang pushes up with the Sova. 1 for 1, the decay expiring. Mind Freak waiting till he gets back up towards full HP. The Jing now dead. Bang, flucked up into the open. And now it's all on Mind Freak, and he cannot make it happen. They fought tooth and nail to get to overtime, but Paper Rex cannot extend the series. They cannot reset it. They cannot get revenge on Bustio. He once again sends them home trophyless.
An insane performance from 100 Thieves. So many great back and forths on these last 2 maps. This icebox was an absolute treat, but their discipline pays off in the long run. They are so good at recovering, so good at fixing what had been going wrong, and Paper X, to their credit, was doing great with it too, but the breeze just wasn't enough for Paper X. They show it for the first time, they fall handily, and then after that, they do great on Sunset, sure, but 100 Thieves, so tenacious on this map. This team is on a warpath. They want to show that Gen G beating them was just a fluke. They want to make their way back to the finals and claim another title for Americas this year.
Sitting well poised to be able to make an attempt at it. Mental game to bounce back here. 400 Thieves looking astounding. Able to hang with W Gaming, able to take them down in 2-1 fashion. This squad, the sky is the limit. They will be there in that Mercedes-Benz arena. With thousands of fans in front of them. They have earned it. What a performance from everybody on this team. Everybody with their moments in that spotlight. Bucio, the fragging power from him. Back over on Sunset, the constant clutch scenarios being pushed onto the likes of EU, onto Bang, being able to rise to the occasion. Impeccable. And that is why they are the America's #1 seed.
And think about Asuna, the way